pleasant morning to you all. We were discussing about the short answer questions of chapter 1, that is your revision. Let us continue with that. Let us come to the next question. Just see what is the question. We had done up till 16. What are hydrothodes? Come to the next question. What is the importance of entry transparents? Clear? Now, since this particular term is not there, so entry transparent means was transpiration, loss of water. So entry transparent, their function is to check the excessive loss of water. So how will you write? You write answer number 16. Entry transparents check or prevent the excessive loss of water. Excessive loss of water due to transpiration. Clear? We have already studied under name the following. Entry transparent, we have abscisic acid, waxes, etc. So entry transparents check or prevent the excessive loss of water due to transpiration. This is the importance of transparents. Now come to the next question. What is root pressure? Got it? Root pressure is the pressure exerted by the roots due to continuous inflow of water. Got it? Now what happens? The roots continue to absorb water from the soil. So mark the answer here. What is root pressure? See, this is the pressure developed in the roots. You can say exerted also due to continuous inflow of water into it. Got it? And are responsible for pushing the sap upward. You can write up till this much only. The pressure developed in the roots due to continuous inflow of water. Clear? Is called as root pressure. If you are asked what is the importance of root pressure, then you can add this one. They are responsible for pushing the sap upward. But if you are asked just the root pressure, you can write the pressure developed in the roots due to continuous inflow of water into it. Clear? Now come to the next question. See, name the different elements of xylem tissue. Very simple. Xylem tissue, 4 elements. What are those? Those are xylem, that is the tracheids, xylem vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem fibers. See, the components of xylem. Just write the names. Just the names. Tracheids, vessels or tracheae, xylem or wood parenchyma and xylem sclerenchyma of wood fibers. Just the name, because these are short answer questions. Only this one, tracheids, vessels, this one and xylem sclerenchyma. Clear? Come to the next question. What is that? Name different elements of phloem tissue. Again, very simple. What are the different elements? You have seed tubes, you have phloem parenchyma, you have companion cells and phloem fibers. It is written in your book also. I had explained you long back. See, seed tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma and phloem fibers. So these are the elements of phloem tissue. Clear? So according to the this edition book, old edition, this is answer number 19. Clear? Now come to the next question. 20. Come to the next question. what are the functions of phloem tissue in plants? That is question number 21. Clear? You can write in point wise. So, phloem tissue, come to this question. See, functions of phloem. Answer number 21. Clear? So, they help in the transportation, or you can say that translocation of organic food. Clear? That is to all the different parts of the plant. Then it also helps in the lateral conduction and the storage of food, that is done by phloem parenchyma. And the phloem fibers, since they are made up of dead cells, they provide mechanical strength, and they are used for making robes and also that is rough cloth. Clear? So this is functions of phloem. Now come to the next question. What are the functions? Sorry, just a minute. Differentiate between macronutrients and micronutrients. Clear? I have discussed this one also. Elements. Yes. Sorry, children, this one part was left. What are the functions of xylem in plants? Clear? I had discussed just now functions, elements of phloem and functions of phloem tissue. This one was left in between. What are the functions of xylem in plants? That is question number 19. Clear? So question number 19, you have it here. This also you can write it in your own words. Functions of xylem. They help in the absorption of water and mineral salts. That is, they help in the movement of these water and minerals from the roots to the leaves. Clear? And also they provide mechanical strength. And if it is xylem parenchyma are living tissue, so they store food. So these 3 points. What are the functions of xylem? Answer number 18. Clear? Now come to the next question. Last question of the short answer. Differentiate between macronutrients and micronutrients. Differentiate between macronutrients and micronutrients. Let me tell about it. Let me see. Yes. Come to this. Differentiate. These are those essential elements which are required in plants in more quantities. You can write it in your own words. You don't have to mention 1 per gram, these and that. Simply you write macro means large. The elements or nutrients which are required in plants in large quantities. Clear? Then you can give some examples such as nitrogen, phosphorus, any 2 or 3 example, any among these. Clear? Now micronutrients, which are these are those essential elements which are required or which are present in plants in small quantity. This much you can write, and then you give the example. Clear? Then you can, if you are asked the functions of micronutrients or this one, importance of micronutrients, or if you are asked the importance of macronutrients, then you can mention this. Otherwise it is not required. But as I said, the question is differentiate. So the first point you can write, macronutrients are those essential nutrients which are required by plants in large quantity. First point under these, micronutrients are those elements, essential elements or nutrients which are required by plants in small quantity. First point. Second point, you can write that macronutrients take part in the synthesis of organic molecules and development of osmotic potential. Next, you can write this also, the micronutrients, they help in the functioning of enzymes. Second point, this you can mention as second point. And then third point, you can mention the examples. Clear? I repeat it again. Differentiate between macronutrients and micronutrients. 3 points. First point is the definition. Those nutrients were required by plants in large quantity. Those nutrients are essential elements required by plants in less quantity. That is first point of difference. Second, you write about the function. Macronutrients help in the synthesis of organic molecules and development of osmotic potential. Osmotic potential means the maintenance of the amount of water and its solute in the cell. That you don't have to mention what is osmotic potential, just mention the term. Then for micronutrients, you can write they help in the functioning of enzyme. Third point, the elements include, you can name these essential elements. And under micronutrients, you can mention manganese, boron, zinc, any 3 will do. Now come to the diagrams. Children, I had given you in the syllabus, clear? So, root hair cell. See, this is the structure of the root hair cell. Important. Draw it. Clear? Let me write. Important. This you practice. Write it in your copy also. Root hair cell. Next diagram in this chapter, important one are done. Come to the next one. Root hair cell, done. Come to this diagram. This is also important. This and this. Transpiration. This diagram, do it in your copy. Important. Only the diagram. This important diagram. This is also important and this is also important for this chapter. Clear? According to the syllabus which I had given you to draw.